Live from Cleveland, this is Progressive Field. We've got a perfect day for baseball. It's the New York Yankees taking on the Cleveland Guardians. First pitch coming your way next. Just a little bit away from first pitch. And pitching in this game, Tanner Bybee.
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
All right, ready to go here. Now at the plate, Anthony Volpe. And that's off the inside edge. And we are underway. Next pitch misses outside. 2 balls, no strikes. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. The 2-1. That's down and in.
1 strike.
Sends it across to first. 1 out in the top of the first. Take a look at the lineup. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These players have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
And that drops in for a strike. That one misses in the dirt. 1 out, base is empty. Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. He flexes his power with that swing, and they jump out front. It's 1-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
One out, base is empty. Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. And first offering is fouled off.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
In there at the knees, and the count is 0-2.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the...
Oh, that got him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Runner on at first with 1 gone. Here's Cody Bellinger. That one's in there, and that is strike 1. Siggy, this is a guy that grew up in big league clubhouses, and it's something that you see throughout the game. Sons whose fathers also played the majors. Breaking ball inside. 1-1.
I can only imagine the comfort level of being in the ballpark for those kids who are fortunate enough to have a dad that played in the big leagues. Them being on the baseball field, for some it's pressure. For them, they feel that they are right at home.
The 1-2. Squirts away a little bit. The 2-2. Battling here as he fouls it away.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Now a fly ball to right center. Thomas sizes this one up. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. Now here's Giancarlo Stanton. That one missing inside. That one misses. 2-0.
After giving up that home run earlier, it just doesn't seem like he wants to challenge him.
And that misses. 3-0. Judge, the runner at first with 2 gone. Next offering is in for a strike.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
2 outs. Edge of the zone for a strike, and the count is filled up.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Tracks it down for the out. And that'll do it. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now a 1-0 ball game. Back here in Cleveland. And towing the slab in this one, Garrett Cole. What should we keep an eye on here?
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way, because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will beat them.
Now here is Stephen Kwan. That one almost got him.
1-0. Ball. 2-1.
Next offering is fouled back. Pitch misses. 3-2 now. Gets a piece and stays alive. Stays alive. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Oh, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make a call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
And now it's going to be Kyle Manzardo. That one finds the corner, and that's strike 1. Out towards right center field. Bellinger brings it in. 1 away. Here's the Guardians lineup now. Already trailing by a run in this one. They'll be looking to get on the scoreboard early on as well.
Well, it's just the 1 run, so not too big a hill to climb. But, yeah, if they can answer back in this inning, or at least in the next couple, that'll maybe settle everyone into this ball game, and that includes their own starter on the mound.
Cole a check to first, and he's back in safely.
You know, Boog, it's nice to see Garrett Cole on the mound today. He finally won a Cy Young Award in 2023, and for a while there, he seemed like the best pitcher in baseball without the award.
Jose Ramirez, the next to hit, takes ball one. Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Safe in second with a stolen base. Outside low, 2-1.
And Cole's Cy Young Award season wasn't a huge surprise either. He led the American League in innings pitched and ERA. Good things usually happen when you put those two things together, and it certainly worked out for him.
The 3-1. On the ground right side, and it goes just foul. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. As the stop sign goes up at third.
That's a good job right there. You got two strikes on you. Just got to battle.
Two on, one out. And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. In there for a strike at the top of the zone. First and third, one down. Next pitch is outside. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. The tying run is in to score from third. It's an RBI single. It's 1-1. And the throw's offline, safe at third.
Big RBI for him right there. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Runners at the corners here, one away. Lane Thomas getting ready to hit. Right through there for a strike.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
2 on, 1 out. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
That one not close. Going to count 1 and 2. Tied up here in the early going. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Fastball, and he gets out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Runners are at the corners, 1 away. And a swing and a miss. Huge strikeout there.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big 2-out at bat coming up now.
And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Angel Martinez. Swing and a foul out of play. Hard ground ball for a base dive. Runner from third in to score. And it's an RBI single. They take the lead. It's 2-1.
Everything came together for him. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there was just no one there to knock it down.
So in now for Cleveland, Will Brennan.
That's a ball.
This one in the dirt.
Counts 1-0.
Santana over at second. Martinez on at first with 2 down. And there's a foul ball. Cleveland up a run, looking for more. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Wells pulls that one down. That is the inning. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. Second inning coming up from Progressive Field. It's the Guardians 2 and the Yankees 1. Here in Cleveland, second inning set to go. Here's the Yankees catcher now, Austin Wells. Just missed.
Ball 1, no strike.
Fastball for a strike. Patrick Johnson calling the balls and strikes.
Pretty standard zone for Johnson. Sometimes he might get a little jumpy, a little excited and expand the zone, but usually you at least feel like the pitcher on the mound is earning it, and that's important because you got to make players earn it.
Inside.
That one
2.
inside, and that's ball 2. Next offering is fouled back. Waves at the bender for the strikeout. Chris, as we look back at the pitch sequence, he hadn't seen that curveball at all. How tough is it to adjust to something like that with a bunch of break when you haven't had a look at it yet?
Yeah, I mean, you're dialed up for something firm. You never want to take a called third strike as a fastball, so you're going to be a little anxious before you recognize the pitch. And right there, clearly didn't see what was coming.
Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Kwan has this one sized up, and that quickly 2 away. And up next for New York, Jason Dominguez. Outside, ball 1. Called strike right there. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that's downstairs. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Yanks held in check. They're down 2-1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Stepping up for the Guardians, Bo Naylor. Cole back to work. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
That catches the top part of the zone, and the count is 0-2. Chases that one out of the zone, and now 1 away.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Here's Brian Rocchio. That one ripped. That ball's carrying. And it hits the fence. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Waste no time there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Stephen Kwan digs in for the Guardians. He walked and came around to score his first time up. Foul ball there. Rocchio leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Check swing, called strike. The strikeout and the second of the game for the Coltrane.
Just overmatched on that fastball right there, and it wasn't like he was set up for it by something off speed earlier in the at-bat. Just came right after him with 3 straight, and he had no answer for it.
Next for the Guardians is the designated hitter, Kyle Manzardo. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. There's the strike. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. And that is downstairs. And the count 1-2. Runner at second, 2 down. Bottom half of inning number 2. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Way back there. Gone. That's worth the price of admission. And they add to the lead. It's 4-1.
Already playing with the lead, and now they're celebrating a home run. They're having a great time out there. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Here's Jose Ramirez. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. That's hard hit on the line. Dominguez makes the grab, and that will end the inning. Cleveland with a pair on this blast. It's now a 4-1 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back now at Progressive Field. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Oswaldo Cabrera. Yeah, the pitch is in for a strike. 0-1. Cabrera getting the start at third, hitting 9th in today's lineup. And he was born in Venezuela. And now it's even up. Swing and a miss. Tanner Bybee with the strikeout.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Back to the top of the Yankee order. Here's the Yankees leadoff hitter, Anthony Volpe. Right down to shoot. That's strike 1.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
The shortstop takes the ball.
Aye.
Swing and a ground ball. Fair ball. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. He's already homered here in this one. And it's fouled away. The 0-1. Right through there for a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
Outside corner, got him looking.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. He got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count just to pour it back.
Here is Aaron Judge. The Judge takes a strike. Next offering is in for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First two pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
1 ball.
In the dirt, blocked. Goes to second, save. And he's into scoring position with 2 away on a wild pitch. Volpe at second with 2 down. Not close with that one. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Cut on and miss, struck him out. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. 1 left for the Yankees, and they trail it 4-1. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. Now the 4-hole hitter for the Guardians, Carlos Santana. That's in there, and it's 0-1.
I think this is an important inning on the mound for him in this game. He's got to find a way to settle things down and give some length in this start.
The wind of the pitch. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt.
0-2.
And a swing and a miss. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
Here's Lane Thomas. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Slice down the right side. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
That misses, and the count is 1-2. That one missed.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, classic pitch sequencing there to change eye levels for the punch out. That fastball on the pitch before was up. It was very competitive, and that gets you thinking that he might try to climb the ladder. But then the curveball out of that same tunnel just falls off the table, and you can't make contact.
Martinez takes a ball as he stands in for the 2nd time. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. 2 outs, base is empty. That one to first. Handles, throws to first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Nothing doing for the Guardians there, but they lead it 4-1. And we're back. Start of the 4th. And the batter now, Cody Bellinger. Bellinger's an interesting example when you talk about scouting and development. I mean, this is a guy now that has turned into one of the premier power hitters in the sport. He was a 4th-round pick out of Hamilton High School in Chandler, Arizona in 2013. He hit 1 homer his senior year. fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
That one drilled left field and foul ball.
He's getting the barrel to the ball. He's just got to work on that timing a little bit.
That one finds the zone, and it's 0-2. That one lined into left field, and that's base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away. And here is Austin Wells. Struck out swinging his first time. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Swing and a miss.
0-2 is the count.
And
Nope.
1-2.
That's inside.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, I don't think there's a hitter alive that hasn't at some point succumbed to that pitch right there. It just looks like it's in the zone the entire way, and then the top spin and gravity take over in the blink of an eye, and it's just such a tough pitch to lay off of.
Goldie in the box now. No balls and a strike. Stanton leads off first with 2 down to the inning. And delivers outside. The 1-1 is fouled off. Two outs. Way outside. Now 2-2. Just off the outside edge.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. The Yankees trailing by 3. Top half of inning number 4. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Jason Dominguez. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
0-1.
Two on, 2 outs. And down on strikes he goes. That's his 8th strikeout of the game. No runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. And midway in the 4th, Guardians 4 and the Yankees 1. Bottom of the 4th, now it's the right fielder, Will Brennan. You think back to 2017, and Cleveland set a major league record. 22 consecutive wins they had. It was capped off with a 10-inning walk-off win. Pretty amazing streak and a big part of the history of this yard. Swing and a pop-up. Foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Fouls that off to the left, and will do it again.
Boog, and I remember early in that season covering them and talking to their staff and players, and they didn't feel like they had really clicked yet. Now, when I went back to do some research, looking at metrics like base runs, I realized they weren't scoring runs at the rate in which the data was saying they should be at. So the numbers were saying it was just a matter of time until they would take off. Little did we know that it would convert into a 22-game winning streak, and it took the baseball world by storm.
I love when you talk nerd to me. Bo Naylor at the plate now. Struck out swinging his first time.
Ball, that's inside.
All right, Siggy, trivia time. Back when this ballpark opened, 1994, one future Hall of Famer hit the first triple in the park, and another hit the first homer by a Cleveland player. Think you know who they were?
Okay, I know that Ken Griffey Jr. hit the first triple here, but first homer for Cleveland. Give me a hint.
Switch hitter. That's all you're getting.
Oh, dude. Eddie Murray, no doubt.
Bam. That one finds the corner. And now 3-1. Base is empty, one away. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Sliced hard but foul. The 3-2 is outside, and it's ball 4.
Very close off the outside corner. Could have easily been called a strike in that location.
One gone, runner at first. And up next for Cleveland, Brian Rocchio. 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. Just missed. Activity in the bullpen. Mark Leiter Jr. getting loose out there for Aaron Boone. Hamilton getting cranked up as well. That one's in there, and it's a ball and a strike. Man at first, one away. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Ellie just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
In the dirt, but kept close. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Good late cut for the strikeout there. That thing really got in on him. And, you know, the cutter isn't really a huge swing and miss pitch most of the time because it's not really meant to move a whole lot. You're just trying to miss the big part of the barrel and maybe get some weak contact. But that one right there did a whole lot more than that. That was a really good pitch.
Quan has to step out of the way for ball 1. The 1-0. Check swing. Did he go? No, he didn't. And there's the strike. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. That one the other way. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Guardians lead 1 as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. We go to the top of the 5th, and now Oswaldo Cabrera. Bybee back to work. Ball 1, no strikes.
You know, these Yankees just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
The next pitch misses, and that's ball 3. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter. But he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
Volpe in the box again, takes a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
Runner at first with no outs here. And the 1-2 misses to even the count. Got him. Whip number 9 for him in this game. 9.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Next to hit, Jazz Chisholm Jr. That one is absolutely belted way back there. Onto the track, and he makes the catch.
That's a really nice job right there. Great awareness, making the catch up against the wall. You see the perfect technique, feeling for the wall with the bare hand while keeping his eyes on the baseball as it's coming down, his glove in a good position to make the catch. That's exactly how you do it.
And now big number 99, Aaron Judge.
Ball.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Counts 1-0.
Cabrera off of first with 2 away. And that drops in for a strike. Just missed.
If you're going to miss, you want to miss outside the zone. When you miss inside the zone, it's trouble.
And that one missing low.
Oh, they have had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
Judge rips that one. Thomas drifts towards it. And that is that. So it's no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 left. Home half of the 5th coming up. Guardians 4 and the Yankees 1. Back here in Cleveland, John Sciambi with my buddy Chris Singleton, and set to get us started. Bottom 5, Kyle Manzardo. First pitch misses.
You know, these Guardians really producing with runners on. It's been a right place, right time kind of game for them. With runners in scoring position, they've come through more than 50% of the time, and you can see the damage it's created on the scoreboard.
Next offering is fouled back.
They've thrived in the high-impact moments of this ball game, and I love seeing it. It's always impressive to me when hitters can rise to the occasion when the pressure's on and drive that runner in.
Jazz tosses to first, and the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th. Now it's Jose Ramirez. Singled and scored back in the 1st. He's 1 for 2.
Hey.
One down, base is empty. Fastball is outside. And now 2 balls and a strike.
Inside.
And it's strike two.
2-2 the count.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Bellinger makes the grab, and there's two down. Carlos Santana will hit next. Fastball for a strike at 95.
0-1's the count.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Two down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. That one almost got him.
2 strikes. Two balls, 2 strikes. Full count.
And a payoff pitch. Got him looking. And he's up to 7 strikeouts. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the top of the 6th. Leading off, Cody Bellinger. This guy who grew up in big league clubhouses. Got to be a nice feeling, Siggy, when your father played in the big leagues and he passes down all that wisdom.
Yeah, and beyond that, all the other
1-1
men in those clubhouses that sort of take you under their wing as a son or a nephew and show you some of the tricks of the trade. It's just invaluable, that type of experience.
That one hit to right. Brennan. And there's one down. Giancarlo Stanton to the plate now. 1 for 2. Stanton measures 6 feet 6 inches, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he's a former All-Star Game MVP. One down, base is empty. Late with the swing there.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Just misses with that one.
Close pitch there, and he's kind of wondering where it missed. You know, getting a feel for each umpire's strike zone is something that pitchers and hitters really have to think about and work on from game to game and sometimes from at bat to at bat.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. So cracks double digits with his 10th strikeout. Austin Wells stepping in now for the Yankees, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Way high.
That's high.
And that's in for a strike. And a big swing and a miss.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
2 down, nobody on. Fouls it off, still 1-2.
Well, just about to hit that century mark, 100 pitches for this game.
Good eye in that spot.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
On the ground. And that's just foul. 2 outs. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. It is 11th strikeout in this one, really racking up the whiffs. So they make short work of them there. We go to the bottom half of inning number 6, and the 5, 6, 7 slots due up. Guardians 4 and the Yankees 1. Righty reliever out of the pen, Mark Leiter Jr. The offense will need to be ready for the breaking stuff. He's got a great curveball. Lane Thomas will make his way to the plate. 0 for 2 in this one. Down the middle for a strike. It's 0-1.
0-1.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul. And the next pitch is way outside. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Gets him. One away on a drop third strike.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Angel Martinez, the next to hit. First pitch just misses.